Okay, let's go back to the very beginning.
Yeah.
Um, so when you started out, you
Mm.
decided, okay, I want to take music
Yeah.
as a possible career.
Yeah.
Did you have support from family? Because these days,
Mm.
in this day and age,
Mm.
it's quite easy, you know, to have the support of family, friends when you decide to start doing music, especially if you're talented.
Mm.
Because we all see how lucrative it is.
Yeah.
But I imagine that it must have been quite different in your generation, in your days,
Yes. Yes.
starting out. Did you have support of family and friends?
Uh, Friends. Uh, which friends do you have then? The friends you had then were the friends that were doing the things you were doing, all in the same music, you know, world. Family, not really, especially from the beginning. You know, even going to church, you go because me, I will leave the house and go to my friend's place, we rehearse and rehearse. By the time you come back, probably 10, your dad would have locked the door. And you go back to where you're coming from. So you sit outside, but somehow my mom will come and she will open the door for me to come in.
Modest.
Yeah. Yeah, but my dad was in the choir, in Anglican church, Methodist. My mom was a Methodist. Um, yeah. You didn't really, you had to fight your way through. But when they start seeing you probably on TV, like the first time as a group then in Lagos called the Jesus Messengers, we were very formidable when they covered us. I think it was the Guardian newspaper also covered us in one program that we went to, and it was part of the front page. Your family members got to see it. Wow. Me, I've not entered newspaper. How did this guy get into that? You understand? So all those kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in those youthful age there, you didn't know, and the thing will just climb your head. You feel that, you know. So maturity didn't really set in early, so we made a lot of mistakes. Rushed into things because I advise the young people these days, don't rush into things, because there are times when, yes, this is what you want to do, but there's a timing. Like the Bible says, there's a time and season for everything. And that. So you go at the real time. At the real time. Sometimes you might not even know the real time. So that's where prayer comes in. So that God has to help you. Because just like America, you go to America thinking that you are a superstar. They say if you are a lizard in Nigeria, you go abroad. Don't think you are going to be a bigger lizard or a crocodile. You actually be a smaller lizard, because there's a million and one people there who know these things 20 times more than you do. So what just really depend on God and keep doing what you are doing. If even you have to do some other things, but that thing you are doing, if I had completely thrown away music because at a particular time I had to leave, I had to begin to do some other things to make money, especially when you have a wife and you have children now. Bills are coming. So that's it. But basically, if you have a gift, you have a gift. Use it. Whether it's two people. In those days, you used to sing in the church. 3 members. You will lead the praise worship as if there are 1,000 people in there. That is a kind of passion. You don't get discouraged because there's just 2 people in the church. The pastor, the wife, and the children. No. You do what you have to do, because you are doing it as, you have to see it as unto the Lord. When you begin to do things, especially this gospel aspect of it, singing as if you are doing it to please or to impress somebody, after a while, those things, they fade away. Trust me, they fade away. They fade away. They fade away. It is the real sense of it, the real passion, the real you, the real talent that God put in you. That is what stays. So
I think you've said it all. For some reason,
yeah,
people feel like they're running out of time
mm,
in the limelight sometimes.
yeah,
Or I feel like it's just depends on the motive, the motivation
mm-hmm,
for going into music in the first place.
yeah,
Craft. We're not running out of time. There's time and season for everything.
yes,
Which brings me to this question. What is your motivation? We had a conversation before the interview started,
yeah,
and you told me that you have a new motivation.
mm,
But at first, it must have been a bit different.
yeah.
So, could you share with us the two, the two phases? What was your motivation then? What is your motivation now?
My motivation then, a much younger age, was just um, some certain kind of passion and love that comes into it. It probably is inbuilt, you know. You hear some pattern of drumming in the music, and you reason it, you pick up the beat immediately, and you begin to use your mouth to play along, and you keep the pace. You started to discover, wow, this thing is good. But then you were young, you didn't really. So as you start growing up, the kind of music we used to hear in those days, not the one you hear now. All this instrumentation and people people sing off key, and you just follow like that, But because you have been listening to, one of the things that people should do, I advise young people these days that they should do, which helped me a lot, you should listen to songs. Listen to singing of different artists. Try and mimic them. Because one of the best ways for you to learn how to sing is to sing along songs that are playing. If you keep singing, they go high, you go high, you try to go higher. You don't know, but you are building up yourself. Before you know what's happening, you are now singing like that person or better. I don't believe in copying people. There are things you can take from people, but you don't just go make photocopy. No. So that was the passion then. But now, in between, like I told you, hard times, pain, conditions that you've never expected you would get into happens. So in your quiet moment in those times, you begin to reflect and you begin to re-understand some certain things you didn't understand then. Like I remember when I was in the hospital 2017, when I went through this my ordeal. I would cry. I didn't care if I had other roommates, patients with me. As a matter of fact, my roommate died right in front of me. That was very, very, very. It was a turning point, because look at this guy. I came in here before you. My case seems to be more serious than yours, and he died. I saw him breathe his last breath. So I was crying. I was outside. I was crying as he came back to that room. So that again is another turning point for me. So I started to say, you know what, God, if you get me out of this place, I will do some of the things that I've not been doing before that has to do with singing. I wrote a song there, 1 or 2 songs on that hospital bed. So right now, it is completely different. You sing now, not to entertain anybody. You sing now to be a blessing. You sing now with understanding. You worship God now because you know who He is now. You worship God now with maturity. You have matured, so you actually understand what it is. You have Bible portions. You have a lot of. To be a singer or a worship leader, you need to know the Word of God. You don't come and tell you need, because these things help. You don't just come and, because if you just come, you just sing, you go away. As you fade, what you are singing also fades away in the minds of people. Yeah, you have songs that are called evergreen. The reason why they call them evergreen is because they have stayed for decades. Still, whenever you listen to them, they are new. So,
All right. Could you give us an insight? What vision do you have for your music for the next 10 years?
10 years. I started a group some time ago, or a band rather. It's called Limitless Worship. I want to build on that, where you just come, sit down in a place, and you just listen to worship. 1 hour, 1.5 hours, people are sitting and you all worship together. I want to really build on that experience. I actually started some years back in one Redeemed church in Ikoyi, because I lived in Ikoyi for a while. Yeah, I want to do that. Little by little, get my stuff together. Yeah, I have a lot of songs that have not gone out there. I need to put them in seed, but I'll be doing those songs, in rehearsals, in churches. Actually, my strength is basically in worship. Yes, I am confident anytime to say that. Yeah, I do other songs. I do praise worship songs. I do other solo songs, but basically, I believe I'm a worshiper.
Thank you very much for being part of this show. Talent Circle is happy to have you as our very first, talent on the show.
What a blessing and an opportunity.
It is. In the next 5 years, 10 years, it will be said that the pilot edition had an outstanding musician, Olusegun Agoro, on the show.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, so with that, we have come to the end of Talent Cycle on Spy Studios, the pasture for creativity. But stay tuned, because right after this, we have a very special performance by our Minister Olusegun Agoro. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because subsequently we're going to be dropping other amazing, engaging content on this channel. If you want to be part of this show, you want to be the next person sitting next to me here, just click the link in the description and follow the process, and it will take you exactly to this seat. My name is Lauren Tobaojo. Until next time, stay beautiful.
Somebody, I am somebody, I am somebody, I am somebody. I've been washed in His blood, I've been filled with His love. I'm a child of the Most High King. I've been washed in His blood, I've been filled with His love. I'm a child of the Most High King. Somebody help me say, I am somebody. I am somebody. Yeah, I am somebody. Somebody, washed somebody. I am somebody. I've been washed in his blood. I've been filled with his love. I'm a child of the Most High King. I've been washed in his blood. I've been filled with his love. I'm a child of the Most High King. Say,
I am somebody.
yeah.
I am somebody. I am somebody. I am somebody.
Been washed, yeah,
There's no
yeah,
feel.
yeah.
I'm a child of the Most High King. I've been washed.
Been washed
There's no
in his blood.
feel. I'm a child of the Most High King.
I am somebody. Everybody sing. I am somebody. Yeah, I am somebody. Yeah, I am somebody. I've been washed in his blood. I've been filled in his love.
I'm a child of the Most High King.
I've been washed.
There's no
I've been filled with love.
I'm a child of the Most High King.
I've been washed
There's no feel.
with his love. I'm a child.
Of the Most High King.
Somebody say yeah, 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 yeah. I've been washed in his blood. I've been filled with his love. I'm a child of the Most High King. I've been washed in his blood. With his love. I'm a child.
Of the Most High King.
Somebody say yeah, 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 yeah. I've been washed in his blood. I've been filled with his love. I'm a child of the Most High King. Yes, I've been washed in his blood. I've been filled with his love. I'm a child of the Most High King. Somebody say yeah.